What's going on YouTube? Modeling that back at you with the next build update of the Kingfisher. So a lot of stuff's been done here within the last week or so. Since the last update, I should say. So I've got all of the floats on. So we got the floats mounted up. Center float was actually really simple to get put on and attached. Wing floats were a little bit tricky. Definitely pay attention, as one set of the struts is actually a different length than the other side. So just kind of take note of that. There are a few things about this aircraft that I'm not 100% sure. Like, it definitely has just kind of a weird presence to it. Just to say it bluntly like that. But overall, doing pretty good. I got the engine masked up. I have the canopies fixed with just a couple of little dots of crystal clear, just holding that in. So that can be a mask basically for the cockpit itself. Went ahead and instead of using the photo etch here for the rudder controls down here on the lower part, I went ahead and just used some pieces of styrene. So those are all secured. Looking at reference photos, the tail wheel assembly here was painted sometimes in the actual color of the fuselage, so I'm going to go ahead and do that on this one. Nice thing about the Eduard set come with the masks. First time I've actually used a full-blown mask set that's been die cut, and I actually kind of like it. It's a little bit funky to use and stuff like that. If you've never used it before, just to get everything lined up. And I don't know if I'd actually want to use it for every build that I do, just because I kind of like masking and cutting out the masks myself. But overall, not too bad whatsoever. So also have the bomb rack here on this wing. On the underside, I do have the ring around the lower observation light, and then friend or foe lights here. So I'm going to finish up the other bomb rack tomorrow, get that all finished up and mounted. So let me get this up and out of the way, just so it's not in the way anymore. A few other things I went ahead and got done. I got one of the bombs here. I have the other one off to the side. Got the fins all off and in place. They're definitely a little fiddly just to get lined up and in the correct orientation. Oops, sorry, there we go. Get them lined up in the correct orientation, but once they're actually there, it actually look really, really nice. So happy with those. Wheels went together like a dream. I'll probably come back and just lightly sand this one down. The other one I think I got sanded okay and ready for paint. So actually looking at it, we'll go ahead and just kind of lightly sand this with one of the sanders like this so I don't leave flat spots. Also got the front for the propeller. So it has pitch control, which that was extremely fiddly to line up and get locked in on this aircraft, or on this part. So just take your time with it and you'll be able to get it, but I will call it out that is extremely fiddly. The other parts that I have ready to go are the main gear pieces here. Went ahead and got the toe straps on just with a little bit of super glue. One of the sides did have kind of a placement to show you where it went. The other side, the placement was completely gone within the molding, so kind of used one to just get a general location for that. So quite a bit of the work is done at this point. Put that piece up in there so I don't lose it. Got a little bit of work, or a little bit of stuff left to go here. Get a few more parts and pieces on, primarily here on the actual main float, and then at that point I'll be getting this thing into primer, so definitely proceeding fairly quickly. And yeah, because after that step we're pretty much all final assembly and ready to go into primer and paint. So yeah, definitely enjoyed this build so far. If you guys have enjoyed it, definitely feel free to post a comment down below. And if you have any questions, anything like that, definitely hit me up. I'm more than happy to answer any questions you may have on this or any of the other kits that I've done reviews on, stuff like that. So definitely feel free to post a comment on any of my videos. In either case, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.